good afternoon, to be honest with you. We're leaving Crystalton, the Cheshire Cat. Just down here there's a winding hole, so we're going to turn around and then heading back towards Barber's Junction. So we're not going to go all the way to Chester. A lot of boats going that way still, so we'll give it a miss. So let's crack on, ski.
Without you, I remember myself, my name, forgot about all.
So we've made the turn and we're heading back. Now I don't normally film my return journeys from wherever I've been, because it's basically the same as I filmed going forward but backwards. So we will see whether I continue to vlog any more of this journey or not. I don't know. We're not going far today, just a couple of hours, just basically for a change of scenery and to give the batteries a bit of a boost. We're a bit undercover at the Cheshire Cat, not much solar, so boat full of leaves, but I brush one side and when I'm more up I brush the other side. So yeah, a couple of hours, let's see where we get to.
To change. Familiar was the sound of your voice as I continue to walk on by. It has been a year and now I'm living on the line. It has been a year and now I'm thinking what's mine, that I'm better off right here without you.
Considering we're in the last week of October, there's still been a considerable amount of traffic heading towards Chester. And there's still quite a few hire boats out, to be honest with you. And then this will probably normally be the last week that they hire. They'll all be back in by the end of the week, I would imagine. So yeah, still relatively busy. People still grabbing the last quick week before the winter comes. Cots go back on Sunday, I think it is. So that's when it'll really start. So yeah, still relatively busy on the canals. Not peak time, some are busy, but yeah, not too bad. So it's all good for the income and revenue of the canal network. You know, whether you like hire boats or not, their revenue and their importance to keeping the canals open, you know, is meaningful. So I think love them or loathe them, you've got to tolerate them. And to be honest with you, most of them are great people, so let's welcome them, let's share. I did what's an interesting vlog from another YouTuber the other day, and he was talking about basically why boating is not necessarily as good as it used to be, and talking about social issues and about the busyness of the canals. So if you're looking for an idyllic, peaceful life, there are some canals you ain't going to get it because they're that busy. But then I think for as many as those canals, there are probably other canals that aren't as busy, you know. Unfortunately, we all want to go to the same places, to the nice places. So, and then of course costs are going up. It's not necessarily, you know, so if you're looking sometimes for the idyllic, peaceful, solitary life, canal boating is not necessarily might be what you're looking for, because you end up meeting more people on the canal than you ever will in your house, because it's very social in its nature. So if you want solitude, you ain't going to get it on the canals. But I think you can. I think there's a fine balance to be had personally. You know, you can get solitude when you want it. Go more up in the middle of nowhere, and obviously hire boaters and the likes don't really do that. They're always on an agenda. We must get to Chirk today. We must get to Llangollen today. Because if they don't, their whole agenda holidays ballsed up, and of course they've got to return that boat, so they're on a mission. So that leaves all the spots in between the busy places will be relatively empty, you know, and probably you will find that there are private boats moored there, not hire boats. So there is solitude to be had if you want it. Rambling now, aren't I? Double more while Tim went to the shop, and of course I didn't video any of it. It went fairly successful. And we waited while Tim went to the shop, double moored, and we're laughing.
I admit that I've lost my place. My memory's gone erased. Like a scratch, only the scar remains. For we are better apart from all the pain. Distant like the stars above. There's no love I cannot see. And in a moment that's when I knew I'm better off right here without you.
I do quite like cruising with Moon Shadow sometimes, especially when we've got nowhere particular to be, because it's a nice slow pace. When you're on your own sometimes you can sometimes get a little bit carried away, and but when you're sort of like pacing yourself against somebody else and they're going at a nice slow pace, it tempers you back, and it's nice just to slow down, no real rush. I'm on tick over now because I'm passing a moored boat, but failing that I've been cruising at about 1,000 revs. Normally I cruise between like 1150 to 1200 revs. So yeah, it's nice just to poodle along and have no real pressure, have no real place to go. That's why I like cruising at Moon Shadow. just outside Tattenhall Marina, on a very muddy towpath, I'm afraid, but it'll be good for solar because it's pretty open. We're on Armco, so I've not had to get the pins out, just some nappy pins. So yeah, it'll do for a night. So yeah, Tattenhall Marina, signing off. Laters.